Good morning. So the World Cup final is today, and I'm sure there are a lot of predictions for everyone. So here is also my prediction for India versus Australia. I did some prediction for the Football World Cup also, of course, with 50% accuracy. So this is for the Cricket World Cup final prediction. Of course, I also relied on some existing numbers. I went to a popular cricket website, and there I saw that for every match played in the World Cup, they have done performance scoring for each and every player of both the teams. And this was a very good base. So I picked up the matches played by India and Australia and took the numbers of all the players. Unfortunately, they have only done for around 7 matches. For parity, I took 6 matches for both the teams. If I had got for all the 10 matches played by both the teams, it would have been ideal because then it normalizes playing against some weaker team and all that. Anyway, with whatever I have, so this is how I got the scores for all the players of India and Australia in the last 5 matches. And then I tabulated it to see how they have fared. If you see, it is very clear that Australia has an edge over India based on their past 5 matches performance. Of course, India is more or less stable or has an increasing trend when it comes to performance, whereas Australia has a very marked downward trend. And if this trend continues, then they will be neck to neck in the finals. But as of today, Australia has an edge over India. In Australia, it was also very clear that there are few players who are pulling this average up. And then I went for another massaging of the data and I looked at only the numbers for the top 5 players from each country. So for India, it was Virat, Shubham, Shreyas, Rohit, Shami. And from Australia, it was Zampa, Maxwell, Hazelwood, Marsh, and Cummins. And here also, it is very clear that Australia is above India. However, they have a very steep downward trend. And if you now compare the graphs or the trends for the whole team versus the top 5 players, what is markedly clear is that Australia's performance is really pulled up by the top 5 players of their teams, whereas for India, there is almost equal contribution from the whole team, which means if one of the top players fail, it is not going to affect India so much as it will be for Australia. And in Australia, the ones who are really scoring the highest in terms of performance are Maxwell and Zampa. So the verdict: tomorrow Australia has an edge over India. However, if India can handle Maxwell and Zampa, men in blue will lift the cup. All the very best for the men in blue. Go India.